Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's Craig here from Video Juice, and we are back with part 4 of Crisis on Earth X. Sad times, but also good times as well because it's after been an absolutely phenomenal crossover, in my opinion. I'm literally after been blown away every single episode. It's after exceeding my expectations like 3 or 4 times what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing more. I'm sad that it's ending, obviously. I'm sad that this is the last part, but I'm excited to see it, especially where it left off last time. So last time on Earth X, we had all the heroes were captured and they were on Earth X. They got rescued by Ray and Snart, Citizen Cold, basically. Very, very cool. They were a couple. We found out that Snart is gay on this side, and he's absolutely phenomenal. I love the chemistry between Cold and Ray. It was really cool. And Ray's powers were cool as well. I'm not actually familiar with that character, so it was really cool to see him. And it's just cool to see. It's cool to have Wentworth Miller back as Snart. It does bring up the question, like, is this just another cameo tease from them, or is he actually going to be brought back? I mean, there's a possibility if Ray is from Earth 1, so, like, we might get Ray coming out of this and into one of the shows, maybe. I mean, it's a possibility. And if Ray is going out into Earth 1, maybe Snart will come as well. I hope so. Like, even if not, it's a great like I talked about it before. It's similar to like Agents of Shield's framework storyline. It's a great opportunity to do cameos and like just bring back old characters that people love just for this one-time event. Because of the fact that it's an alternate universe and everything, it's just a perfect opportunity to do that. So I had theorized that we were going to get a few. We did get a few. Snart was one of them. I'd be fine if this was just a one-off thing, but I mean, come on, we all kind of want Snart back a little bit. Plus, it's a cool, good Snart, you know, Citizen Cold. It'd be so good. I honestly don't think we will, but I would be all for it. I got really sidetracked there talking about Snart. We had... Yeah, so they all broke out. They found the Resistance. The Resistance was led by a Supergirl character that I'm not actually familiar with because I don't watch Supergirl. That was all cool. They were going to get out of Earth X. The guy who was in charge of Resistance was doing a bombing thing and trying to close everything, and then Stein got shot. So that was sad. I talked about it. I talked about it quite a bit in my discussion last episode. So I'm not going to do it for too long this episode, but I do think, like, I do think Stein could die. I talked about, like, could he die? I do think he could die. Like, this crossover has had a lot of big moments and big story moments that have been story moments in the individual shows as well, which I didn't expect. Because they were doing such a contained story, I thought it was going to be just this crossover, but it's going to have some lasting effects, is what it looks like anyway. Like, we're tackling the Firestorm splitting thing. Now we have Stein getting shot. They're doing the Oliver and Felicity's relationship thing is going on. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. And I do think that Stein could die because of all the stuff they were doing with Firestorm. I don't want him to die. I did kind of want him to have a happy ending and go back to his family and maybe have a cameo every now and again, you know, and they go and see him or something, or they might need him, but he could die. We also had Red Tornado showing up, and then the Legends got a call from Felicity and Iris. So the Legends are obviously going to show up this episode. I theorized that they were going to wait until their actual episode, just because there's so many characters already, and the Legends have such a big main cast that it would have been too much to juggle. I don't really have any predictions. I mean, if I was going to do some, I don't really know with Stein. I want him to live, but he could die. So I'm not really sure about that. I don't know if they would actually kill a main character in the crossover, you know? Oh, fuck, but this is the Legends episode. What if they did this so that he would die in the Legends episode? Because then anyone that's not following the entire crossover would still see a main character from that show dying in that show. Fuck, now I think he's going to die. Damn it. This recap has gone on way longer than I expected. I wanted to keep it short, so yeah, we're going to jump in, check it out, see what it's like, and discuss it afterwards. Let's do this. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Could they merge? Could they? Oh man, that's a lot of blood. Oh, he's going for it still. No. He got it. Oh, that was a cool wormhole. Oh, is he going to combine his powers? Hit it as it's going up? That'd be cool. Oh man, that's cool. Whoa!
Come on.
Yes!
Thanks for your help. We're not done helping yet. Our enemies are still.
Oh man.
Dolly. Don't call me that. Give it time, I'll get through that crusty exterior.
You really won't.
I was talking to you.
Oh, Snarta's gone! I'm so happy. This is only the first like 5 minutes of the episode.
I'm trying, but.
The Atom!
It's off,
Yes! The legends have fucking arrived. Ray is kicking ass.
Little known fact, the suit doesn't just shrink.
Ho ho!
It begins.
Haha.
Yet an army.
Oh yeah.
You got legends.
Oh, look at that.
So this is Earth 1.
Oh, oh my god. Please let him stay.
I got Supergirl. Those weren't bad.
Who's gonna say? Oh. Oh.
I'll kill him. Let's kick some ass!
Everybody is here. Metallo is getting fucked up. Rip.
Relax. Buster's gonna be fine. He's a tough bastard.
Oh no.
I can't find an extra boot.
Look at their vitals, it must be.
You're a gangbanger.
I think you mean.
Gangbanger.
And there was one I didn't too.
For the adventure of a lifetime.
No.
I hope your life is long and full of love. Just as mine.
The serum worked anyway. God damn it. I really hope we get a Wave Rider v Nazi Wave Rider battle. That might raise my spirits a bit. There's too many feels in this goddamn episode.
Nice outfit.
Oh! She got herself an outfit. It's good. Oh, look at that team. I don't think they're gonna go for that. Oh! Look at that shot! That is awesome. Oh! Oh yeah! Wave Rider v Wave Rider.
Just like Star Raiders on Atari, except it's real.
Use your T-spheres! Yes! Oh! That was badass. Oh! Rematch.
The only way to take out their shields is to get someone on board that ship. We're on our way.
That is cool.
This bad boy. Walk in the park, Kazansky.
Where are you going?
Getting our friends off that ship.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hit him with everything we got. You got it.
It's pretty even at the moment. They're both getting their shots in. My brain can't handle this. Oh, that was cool. Spinning around.
What's stopping you?
What's he gonna do though?
I forgot. Barry Allen is above killing. Isn't that right? Get out of here. I wonder what face I'll be wearing next time we meet. Flash.
Oh! Why leave him go? Catch her, bring her. Nah, that won't work. She's going supernova.
You need to fly her up.
Up?
And away. Now.
Chuck her into space. Oh!
I'm gonna kill you.
I don't think so. She's falling. Is Ray gonna catch her? No, or she's gonna fall. She fell. Oh, nice.
I figured it'd take the man of steel to catch the girl of steel. And, you know, a tremendous amount of help.
If you ever need us to do any punching over on Earth X, just let us know.
Oh.
Take care, Barry. Take care, Ray.
Barry, I need a hug.
Oh, okay. Be good, Leo.
Always.
How does this thing work?
It's a very complex two-part process. One, I open a breach. Two, you walk through it.
Cool.
Oh.
Leo?
What's he doing?
I'm gonna stick around here for a little while. I won't stay here forever.
What?
I will come home to you. Promise.
Are we getting Snart back? Oh my god.
Let it out. Allergies.
Oh. I cannot believe it.
You hit that?
Shut up. Personal, I think we know a guy who's ordained.
Oh. He hates that.
It's a good thing I didn't vomit, right? A little warning next time.
Sorry.
What's up?
I knew we were missing something.
Marry your brother in Carmen,
Some
right?
dig.
I'm honored.
Yeah?
I am.
Funny if they did it.
Well, let's do it.
To you both.
Wait, just 1 second. If you guys don't mind, or I mean, if you don't mind.
Oh,
really, if you
double?
mind, but would you marry us too? Will you marry me?
I thought.
I thought that they were gonna do it because they were both on each side. Then they did the best man, bridesmaid thing, and I was like, oh no, maybe that's why they're there.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Please, kiss your brides.
Ah, I want more. That was absolutely incredible. That blew my mind. That easily my favorite of the entire crossover. I was just every scene just took me by surprise, and it's probably the most emotional as well. There was a lot, and not even just the Stein stuff. Like there was a lot of emotional stuff in this episode. It was great. It was incredible. So we got Snart back. That was incredible as well. I honestly did not expect them to bring him over. Just because it's been so long, you know, since he's been properly in the show. And then when he crossed the breach and came over to Earth 1, I was like, oh my god, are they actually going to bring him back? And then at the end they were like, no, we're going to head back. I was like, no. Then only DeRay went back, so that's pretty cool. I like his name as well. That's cool. So he's probably going to come back as well later. He's back on Earth X. I wonder if they'll go back to Earth X down the line. Maybe he like gets heroes banded together, or finds new heroes and fixes it, or whatever. Because all the people who are running it are gone, like all the superpowered people. So that'd be cool. Let me see what we got. I love. I'm gonna stick on Snart for a few minutes. I loved his initial meeting or interaction with Mick, and he thought it was the ghost again. That was fun. I'm interested to see where Snart is gonna go. I was thinking initially that he might join the Legends just because we lost Stein, so they're now down some. But they also got Zari this season, so they might be able to. I mean, if they want to reintegrate him, it'd definitely make for some interesting story moments. Especially, not even the story moments, but especially like character interactions, like him and Mick working together, but him being good. I hope he does. Or even, he could just stay around Central City and kind of be in the Flash, or join Team Flash, maybe, I don't know. It'll be interesting. He's got a few options anyway. So we got no Tia again. This was a little bit disappointing. I was hoping to see her, but it makes me more excited for what's going to happen on Arrow with her. Zari got her outfit, which was really, really cool. I had thought that the outfit back in the ET episode was going to be our main outfit. Someone in the comments said that was just a one-off thing. So I was wondering when she was going to get one, and she got one. It was pretty cool. I liked it. It was similar to the white one, but it was like darker colors and stuff. It was pretty cool. It's really, really hard to like pick out stuff to talk about, because I literally just enjoyed this episode from start to finish. I enjoyed everything about it. It surprised me so many times as well. Like Ray stopping the blade, Reverse Flash when he went to start operating on Supergirl, on Kara, and then I like for a second it took me a few seconds to realize it, and then I was like, oh my god, it's Ray, and then he fucking got big and just kicked everyone's ass. Ray and the Flash's power combination at the start against Red Tornado was fucking badass. The effects in this, I thought, in the entire crossover were very, very good, especially because of how much they had to do. I mean, this entire crossover was so special effects heavy. Like, even just like, we had Ray going about, we had Firestorm going about, we had the Ray going about, we had Flash zipping through, we had Red Tornado, and it was all happening at the same time, especially in this episode. There was way more effects done in this episode, and I thought they were very good. Oh, and we found out that Rory on Earth X, there is a Rory. Him and Snart were working together, but they were good. And he died saving what was it, like a fire, the police station. It was on fire, and he wouldn't stop until they were all rescued. That is cool. I was wondering if there was a Snart on that Earth. I mean, not a Snart, a Mick. Obviously there would have been. I was wondering if they had been teaming up or whatever, but we got that answered in this episode. That was cool. Shit. I don't think I've dropped my pen in a long time. Damn it. There was just a lot of really cool shots in this as well. And a few really cool long shots on the combat. One of my favorite just camera shots in it was when Reverse Flash and Flash were zooming through the city, and the camera just did that big rotation as it was going through and kept on going and rotated up to them jumping. It was fucking cool. There was a lot of moments like that, but that one stood out to me. I loved the rotation of it when it was following the two speedsters. It was really, really cool. There was one thing that really, really bothered me about the episode. It was Reverse Flash. Barry letting him go at the end. It's like, what? You don't have to kill him, but don't leave him go. Knock him out. Throw him into Star Labs. I know he might get out, or he might resist, or he might fight back, but do something. Don't just say, oh yeah, go on, you go off and come back next season and fuck shit up for us again. It's like, what? He just tried to lead a Nazi army to invade your Earth, to kill Supergirl and take over Earth 1, and Barry lets him walk away in the midst of the battle. That bothered me a little bit. They're only doing it to set up a future conflict later on. They're setting up a future storyline, especially with the fact that he said, what face will I be wearing next, or whatever. I'm paraphrasing, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he said something like what face am I going to be wearing next? So obviously he's going to come back with a different face, and maybe it's going to be someone we didn't know it was him, and he was been integrated or in the show for a while or something like that. So I didn't like that because it didn't make sense to me from a story perspective. There's like, you don't have to kill him, but don't leave him go. It just seemed like it was like, that's the choice that Barry thought he had, like kill him or leave him go, and he left him go. And it's like, no, this man is one of the most evil fucking people in this show. Like, he's been there since season 1, fucking everything up, kill Barry's mother. Yeah, but like, in terms of the entire crossover, that's the only problem I had. So I mean, it's not a bad, and I mean, listen, it's setting up the future storyline. The future storyline might be fucking epic, and it might be cool, but I think there's a better way of doing that than just leaving one of your main villains walk off in the middle of a battlefield, in the middle of the main battle. You just let him walk off. It's like, no, there was better ways of doing it. But as I said, that was the only thing that I had a problem with. Now, this is not something that I had a problem with, but it was just something that I thought of when I was watching it. It's like Oliver and them invading. Dark or evil Oliver had the mask on. Why would he not just, like, from a villain thought, like, if I was him thinking as a villain, he would want to fuck this shit up, and just in the off chance that he loses, why not go in there and have his mask off, and then, like, he's fucking Oliver's. I know from a story perspective, it's not gonna work that well, because with all the stuff that's gone on with Oliver and the DEA, or not the DEA, the investigator or whatever, it's can't really do it because that complicate things. But I would have he should have had the mask off and just pretended to be Oliver, and then for if he fails, then he's still after fucking up Oliver's life or whatever. Although I suppose they could, if something like that did happen, they could just produce the body and it's like, it's a doppelganger. Look, that would open up a big massive can of worms. They do DNA tests and it's like, this is Oliver. Oh, what's going on? He's still alive. He has a twin. I was just thinking about that when I was watching it. It's just something I said I'd bring it up. Zari Amaya and Killer Frost doing the ice slide Frozone thing was pretty that was pretty badass. I really enjoyed that. She had done it previously. I can't remember which season it was. It might have been this season or last season, but she had done it previously with the ice slide thing, which was cool. But this is like, she had the wind totem behind her, propelling them forward. It's fucking cool. I love that. I love the combination of powers in this show. We got a good few of them this episode. I like it. They get very creative with them, so I'm always glad to see more of that. Yeah, I suppose only one thing left to talk about, and don't we? Fucking Stein, man, that was emotional. That was like, everything came out in that scene with him and Jax, like everything. And it's just, you realize how much they've been through and how much they mean to each other and how much they bonded over time. So good. It was just so good. All the emotional scenes in this episode were just so well done and so well acted. There was a good few that got me. That one in particular got me at the end of it, with Stein and Jax. I honestly did not think this was the way the storyline was going to end. I expressed my what's the best way of saying this? Like, I talked about it before, about how I was like, I liked Firestorm. I liked the dynamic of Firestorm, of the two halves trying to work together to use the powers and whatever and be a superhero, and losing that aspect was going to be bad. And I was like, they can't separate and put all the power into Jax. And I was theorizing what they were going to do, and I was like expecting Stein to have this happy ending and go back to his family and have him out there in the universe. And then they kill him. It's so bad. It was done very well though. I liked it, and it makes sense. It's the I mean, I like it. Like, I like the fact that it surprised me. I like the fact that I went into this, like, Stein got shot, and even when they firestormed up, I was like, yeah, they got him. Bring him to Gideon. Gideon will sort him out. And they did that swerve then. And when they were setting up the storyline, people must have thought that they were going to just separate him. I like it because it was a surprise, and it rose the stakes a bit as well for this episode and for the crossover. We had a big character that, like, Stein was on multiple shows, and he was like basically the bridge between Flash and Legends. So I liked it. Like, it was good. I'm going to be sad to not have Stein around anymore. I really liked him as a character, and he was a great actor. He's a phenomenal actor as well. So, and his just his chemistry with all the rest of the cast was just phenomenal. I love that they actually said, them bonding is what was keeping him alive. Like Jax was being used as like a life support machine. I thought that was very, very cool. It was a cool explanation of why he was still alive in that. And yeah, I wonder what's going to happen with Jax now. Because if the serum worked the way it was intended, then he has no powers anymore. So I wonder what they're going to do with him going forward. It's going to be very interesting. It makes me more excited for Legends now. Not more excited, but it makes me excited for Legends to see what they're going to do. Don't get me wrong, I liked Firestorm. I would have liked to see more of Firestorm, but now that it's all done and dusted, I'm interested to see where Jax's character is going to go. I'd say we're probably going to get the next episode, maybe even 2 episodes, or an episode and a bit, dealing with the aftermath of Stein's death, and especially Jax. Jax is definitely going to be dealing with that for the next episode or 2, I would imagine. Maybe the rest of the season. We don't know. This could be a mini story arc for Jax going forward. See what he's going to do. See, kind of find his new role in the Legends and try and reintegrate and figure out what capacity he's going to be able to help them in or whatever. It's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. I loved it. I loved that this crossover had real stakes for the rest of the shows, and it furthered and even ended some storylines that they set up in those shows. You know, it's cool. It's good. It was a bold move. But they did well. Like Stein's death was in the Legends episode, so anyone only watching Legends and not watching the rest of the shows or the crossovers wouldn't have not seen Stein die. You know, so I like the way they kind of set it up so that the big moments kind of happened for that show. Like with Arrow, you had all the Arrow team coming back and trying to save the day. They had a cool entrance and then they got their ass kicked. Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh well, the wedding. I forgot to talk about the wedding. Yeah, the wedding was good. It was good. The vows were good. I loved the like when it first happened. I was like, I seen Dig and I was like, that's what we haven't seen. That was cool. Getting him into the crossover when they were first brought there, and we had Barry and Iris on this side and Felicity and Oliver on this side. I was like, I think I actually said it in the video. I was like, wait a minute, are they going to? And then I was like, then someone on screen said, oh yeah, best man and maid of honor, and I was like, oh okay, that's why they're there. And then they did actually do the double wedding. It's good. I think it's a great end for that storyline, for the Felicity and Oliver storyline. Like they've been getting the relationship back on. They earned it. I feel this time. It flowed well. It just felt organic to me. They didn't rush it or try and like have stupid character moments to create unnecessary drama and all this stuff. It just flowed so well. And the Felicity marriage problems 2 episodes ago, I think it was 2 episodes ago, like her reasoning and everything was fine, and her actions were fine, her character was fine. And then this episode, the way everything flowed, it was so perfect. It was great. I'm really happy with the way it all turned out. I'm really happy with the way it could have went bad, you know. They did handle it very poorly a few seasons ago in Arrow with the Oliver and Felicity relationship stuff. I don't think a lot of it was done particularly well, but I think that, as I said, I've been talking about it all season. This season is after been very good. It feels earned, you know, and they slow rolled it and actually did it right. So I think it was a great end. It was a great end to the crossover as well, but it was a great end to that particular storyline, and I'm looking forward to seeing more in Arrow. So pretty much it. Gonna call it at that. Absolutely loved this crossover. This is like, it blew my mind and just made me lose words there for a minute. It blew my mind at every single possible turn, at every opportunity, at every moment. I loved every single bit of it. It had real stakes. It had real story moments from the actual shows. It had some really, really cool action scenes. It had great CGI, great emotional moments. It had everything. It had absolutely everything. I loved it. Easily my favorite crossover event so far. I mean, we've only had a few proper ones. Like two. What was it? 2 years ago, we had the Arrow versus Flash for the first episode, and then they went off and fought Captain Boomerang or something for the second episode. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while now. Yeah, and then last year we had the Invasion, which I talked about lots. So I'm not going to talk about it again. This it's going to be a hard one to top. They're going to do another crossover event next year. This is going to be a very, very, very hard event to top. But they're going to try. and we're gonna watch. So thank you very much for watching. You can check back next week with some more reactions. I'm going to try and pump out the rest of the reactions I'm behind on, so I'm not really going to be bringing them out weekly. I'm going to try and just get them out ASAP. Hit that subscribe button, give us a like, let us know what you thought about the episode in the comments below. We have some social media links and the website address down below in the description. You can check them out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see you next time. Later.